boys, girls, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to LewDix Aviation. Today, we're outside Cessna Skyboat. Going floating today on the high seas. I've not landed one of these aeroplanes for quite some time, so it's time to come out and do a little bit of proficiency with the one and only Aline, my girlfriend, who's behind the camera. You'll see her in flight today. But there's a twist today. She is going to be rating my landings out of 10.
7.2? Are you
Some of these might not be as good as I want them to be, but we'll see. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. If you're not subscribed to LewDix Aviation, get yourself subscribed. I'm out here literally sweating for you people. It is so hot in Florida. But yeah, we're gonna go over to Kissimmee, have some fun. Let's roll. We hopped in the Skyboat and taxied out, which is a perfect time to thank this video's sponsor, Surfshark. If you're looking to make surfing the internet safe by encrypting all of your online data, masking your true location and diverting the bad guys away from you, then look no further than Surfshark. It's a VPN which switches your true location with another one, which not only diverts the attention of hackers and phishers, but it comes with an added bonus of you being able to access shows from all around the world. This is my favourite part of Surfshark, the ease of finding a server from a different country, opening my streaming service and gaining access to shows that I wouldn't normally have access to. I can watch whatever I want, wherever I want, all the while knowing that their protection features are keeping my online presence safe and sound. Total encryption and the clean web feature mean ads get blocked, trackers get stopped, and malware gets chopped. And you get to surf the web safely. So get Surfshark right now and use my discount code to make it even more affordable than it already is. Follow the link in my description or the pinned comment and sign up for Surfshark using discount code LewDix for 83% off plus an extra 3 months absolutely free. What a deal. Thanks to Surfshark for supporting LewDix Aviation and keeping me safe online. Now I have to make sure that Aline and I are safe in flight, which means making an aeronautical decision before the landings.
Alright, welcome to the cockpit. 670 Mike Alpha. There she is. Aww, she's lovely. She said she's going to speak in English the whole time today.
Yes, I will.
Opa! Eu vou falar em português.
Tá bom, fofo. Hoje a gente vai trocar.
Yeah, but we didn't then, did we? It's fine, don't worry about it.
Sky 670 Mike Alpha, exec tower, left turn westbound approved, runway 7 Alpha 7, clear for takeoff, caution wake turbulence from citation.
Caution wake turbulence, clear for takeoff, runway 7 Alpha 7 and left turn out to the west, 670 Mike Alpha.
You know what? I'm going to do a soft field takeoff, which is simulating we're taking off on grass.
Air 501
okay?
Zulu, enable contact departure.
So that means no more brakes on the runway.
Air 734 Juliet,
Nose is up.
on that eastbound heading. The citation is a mile and a half.
Heading agrees.
Turning north
We roll.
eastbound. Let approach notice what I got
Basically
going
trying
on
to pop a
and
wheelie.
prove to him. Have a go on.
Wait for the nose to come up.
Heading and we'll call approach and let them know.
Nose is kind of bouncing, it's becoming light. There it is, relieve the pressure, don't want to stall. Airspeed's alive, we are airborne, we put it into a thing called ground effects. We let it accelerate. And welcome to the sky.
Woohoo!
We're doing it. 100 feet above, flaps up, let it accelerate, don't want to stall.
Eu acho muito diferente voar com você ou voar comercial.
Why?
Segura.
Because I'm
Não, porque que eu me sinto muito segura.
Yeah, quite right, quite right. I am a safe pilot. Just wait till we do a stall later. So anyway, here we go. We're going to have to remain below 1,600 feet here. Why?
Não, mas sério, uai.
Look off the left. There's the answer. Trees.
Nuvens.
No. What's off the left?
Orlando Executive.
Why we'd have to stay low?
3929, 12.6 nautical
Airport.
miles.
Yeah, which one?
International.
Yeah.
Stop. We have information.
MCO.
There you go. Why is it called MCO?
McCoy.
Yeah, McCoy Air Force Base. She got it. Wow.
Not on my radar, sir.
Literally, most of our relationship now consists of just talking about aviation things. So,
And watching your thing.
Yeah. Easy jet. Yeah, easy plane. That's going to be our airline.
As we're on our way out of Orlando Executive, you can see a layer of clouds that has formed at a fairly low level. This is what led me to question whether going to Kissimmee Airport was a good idea.
A gente não pode ir no meio das nuvens.
No, not. We're currently flying under what's called Visual Flight Rules, VFR, which means we have to maintain certain distances from the clouds certain altitudes from the clouds. You can't fly through the cloud as the VFR. Reason being, you're responsible for seeing other traffic, and in a cloud, you can't do it. Let me do this.
Semi Airport information, Quebec. Time 1256 Zulu. Wind 170 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky conditions scattered at 800. Temperature 26.
I'm looking towards Kissimmee and realising that the weather in flight does not match the reports that I obtained during pre-flight planning.
Yeah, that's the problem. So when I got back from the previous flight, the weather was showing, or the clouds were showing high enough for us to be able to do what I wanted to do down in Kissimmee. But now that we're out here, it's just reported 800 scattered. So you see all these clouds down here? We can't fly through those. We can fly over them, no problem. But the problem is we need to descend down to go towards Kissimmee, which is over in this direction. So, in my opinion, me being in command, and this is what we're talking about when you're a captain, you're in command and you're making the decisions for the flight. My decision is that's probably not the best idea to be trying to fly through all of that to try and get down to the airport. It's not worth the risk. So we're going to turn around. We're going to go back and do the landings down in Orlando.
Not the most dramatic situation, but it's important to make sure I'm following the rules and making everything safe for everyone involved.
Anti Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha.
Again.
Yeah, it's Skyhawk 670 Mike Alpha. We're about 10 miles now to the west. We're actually turning back around. Any chance we can come back in for some touch and goes? We're trying to go to Kissimmee, but the clouds are too low.
Number 0 Mike Alpha. Yes, sir. Just make the straight in. Runway 7.
Straight in 7, 670 Mike Alpha.
We're below the clouds now, right? We're at 1,200 feet. We can stay below the clouds and be okay, but I don't want to fly this low all the way to Kissimmee. Because let's say we have an engine failure or something, you don't have much options, you don't have much time to glide. Plus, you run the risk of hitting obstacles, you know. Not that we would, but I mean, it's stuff to take into consideration. The rule is you have to stay 500 feet below the cloud, which looks like this. But you can see, we're at 1,000 feet. It's not good to be flying that low. You know?
I love how responsible you are for
Absolutely. I got precious cargo on board. The flying eyes. Gotta keep them safe. So you're gonna use that. You're gonna rate my landings. Okay, so whatever you think, out of 10, 10 being the most amazing landing you've ever seen. 1 being the normal that you see from me, okay? See, over here, it's clearer.
Number 581 Kilo, exact tower, roger.
We can safely stay in the traffic pattern and stay close to the airport and make a quick decision if the clouds build more,
heading to establish in a midfield
where we don't like it, we can make a quick decision and land. Just seems safer than going out there. In all honesty, we could probably get there just fine and we'd be okay, but it's not worth the risk. You know. Alright, let's try and do this. Yeah, it's a lot clearer over here, it's nice over here. Alright, we're slowing it down, we're at 65. I want to slow it down to around 60 when I'm over the runway. Nice and easy. Still high on the pappies.
Number 2, we got the traffic inside runway 7, clear to land out.
Alright, we're on the glide slope. Airspeed's looking okay.
Helicopter 130 Papa Foxtrot at the west ramp with information Kilo ready for you.
Starting to drop now, slightly low, correcting. There we go, that's where I want to be, 60 knots. Heading towards the runway.
Departure approved for helicopter 130.
Tap dancing on the rudders, rudder control, 60 knots, we're golden, we don't need any more power. Eyes to the end of the runway and just hold the nose to it and let it glide in. Floating in. Okay. Center line, flaps up, we roll. 60, rotate. Welcome back to the sky. Whenever you're ready, you reveal.
Also,
Yeah. Don't be a d. Okay.
no, I won't be. I'm being honest.
8.5. All right, we'll take it. All right, 8.5.
That was nice, but when the plane touched the shell,
The ground. Yeah.
the ground, deu uma tipo.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss Instructor. Oh, okay. So yeah, what you were saying about the little bumpy on the touchdown is because I let the nose come down too quickly. I touched down. It was a nice touchdown initially, but I let the nose come down too quickly, so I should have held it. So I'll hold it on this one. and we'll see if it feels any better. But that's 8.5. I'll take it for the first one after a while. Other things to take into consideration for you as well is if I'm on the centre line, you know, the line in the middle of the runway. If I'm off that by any, for me that's a bad landing. You need to be on centre line. If you're not able to maintain centre line control, it's a big problem.
Tower 670 Mike Alpha, midfield, touch and go.
Number 0 Mike Alpha, runway 7, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 7, 670 Mike Alpha.
Alright, 10 degrees of flaps.
Number 81 Kilo, remain outside the Bravo, frequency change.
We're going to descend at 80 knots.
Remain outside the Bravo, frequency change.
A little bit of trim in there. 80 knots descending. I'm going to wait till about 800 feet before I turn onto the base. 80 knots though, I'm trimming to maintain 80 knots. If I can do it without touching the controls. We're descending 80 knots, no problem. 800 feet, I'm turning base, that's about a 45 degree behind me. Base, I want to be between 70 and 75 in this thing, with 2 notches of flaps, which is 20 degrees. Always looking on final before you turn on to final, making sure no one's coming in. We've been cleared to land, so nobody should be coming in, but it's always good to check. Alrighty, turning final, looking between 60 and 65, and then over the runway I'm looking for 60. I'm going to hold the nose a little bit more this time. Last notch of flaps, line up with the runway. See the 2 white lights? When you see 2 whites, it means you're too high. When we descend, you see now it's white and red. That means we're on the glide slope, we're on a nice path towards the runway. I'm going to go too low. See 2 reds? 2 reds, or red over red, you're dead. So it means you're too low. So let me correct that. There we go. Red over white, you're alright. 60 knots, we're looking okay. Good.
Tower 1,
I ain't going to need any more power. Into the runway.
111.
Holding centre line.
Charge.
Flare it, flare it. Holding the nose, that time's a lot better in my opinion, but my opinion doesn't matter. Flaps up, we roll, all good. 5, rotate, welcome back to the sky. Okay, whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3 e já. 9.
9! Alright, we'll take that.
Porque melhorou, a hora que você pousou, não fez aquele...
Yeah, both the initial touchdown and then I held the nose back to keep it off the ground a little bit and slowly bring it down instead of just land, boom.
É, porque se fosse num voo comercial, eu ia perguntar pro piloto se ele tá louco, né?
That's why she gets kicked off a lot of commercial flights. Alright, let's do it again. This time, you see the 2 big white...
Number 0 Mike Alpha, runway 7, clear touch and go.
É.
Clear touch and go, 0 Mike Alpha.
The 2 big white blocks. I'm going to try and land on those. I cannot land before them, I have to land on them or within 100 feet past them.
Okay.
Again, want to get to a point where you can fly it hands off and it maintains your airspeed. Using trim to do that. So kind of the plane's just flying itself down.
Oh, relax.
That's a 10.
No, it's not.
So this means I've got to aim to be power off, no power, and be pulling back and flaring, bringing the nose up over an aiming point that's before where I want to touch down so I can float to it. That's not a Cessna joke.
Number 1 Kilo
It's just it's the technique. Haha, we're in a boat, haha. Pirates of the Caribbean, haha. I got my eyes on the aiming point, which is going to be, you see the 3 stripes, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that makes 6, that's quick maths. I'm going to be power off and flaring over that point to kind of float down to the big solid 1,000-foot marker blocks.
24658, holding short 25 after 7, fully ready.
My airspeed is kind of where I want it, could be a little bit lower.
Calling tower again.
24658, holding short after 7, ready.
Number 24658, exec tower.
So now I'm power off over that point and I'm just holding the plane off. I don't want to let it touch down before, I just want it to lose that energy all the way down.
Olha, foi bem smooth.
Smooth, but well, we'll talk about it in a second. Up we go. Welcome back to the sky. We'll see what the grade is, see what we get, see what the rating is.
1, 2, 3 e já.
Boom! 9.2! Yes! We're getting specific today!
Eu pensei 9,5, porque essa foi bem Foi bem nice, tipo, bem, sabe, tranquilo, assim.
That was the nicest touchdown of all of them so far.
É.
However, did you realise where I landed? Where we actually touched down?
Depois do negócio.
I told you we have to land on it or 100 feet past it. We landed within the limit, but it wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be. So 9.2 is good because the touchdown was nice. Really nice touchdown. Best touchdown you'll ever see. Those are your words, not mine, but where I wanted to land, we just went past it just a hair. So we'll try it again.
0 Mike Alpha, extend your downwind. I'm going to call your base. I won't keep you out there too far.
Not a problem. Extend the downwind. 0 Mike Alpha.
Alright, we're going to slow it down because we're going to extend
788
the
Papa Alpha,
downwind.
exec tower.
You can see what I'm doing here. You can see my speed is quite low for the point, but we're still maintaining 1,000 feet. This is called slow flight. So it's a technique that you have to learn as a pilot. It's a good tool to learn before you land because it teaches you the techniques that you need to land. But we're maintaining a slow speed but maintaining altitude. You can feel the nose is kind of lifted up a little bit because we need the extra lift.
Eu tô esquecendo o nome do airspeed. Tava parado.
Quanto de go, 0 Mike Alpha?
He told us to go further out on the downwind, so go further out this way before we turn in. So instead of keeping the same speed and just flying that way, which would take us further away from the airport, I slow it down so I can kind of be closer to the airport.
Number 3 to the field.
Okay, we'll slow it down to it.
Alright, and now we're back into a position where I've brought the nose back down and put us into between 70 and 75 knots, which is where I want to be on this leg of the path. Check final. It's interesting because, you know, if you don't have any clue about aviation, you would just think, oh, you just turn and land. There's a lot more stuff going on than just
we got a target. We'll see what's
setting something and just flying. Like, it's a lot more intricate.
Muito mais.
Full flaps.
Holding short of runway 7 at Alpha 7 ready for takeoff.
See the white and the red? We're perfect for where we want to be now. I am going to go off that in a second because I need to get my aiming point, which my nose is on my aiming point. My speed is good.
3 miles.
Yeah, still can't find a visual, but we'll keep it slow.
Speed's perfect. Speed's exactly where I want it.
Play that heading there. Fly that heading and join the midfield downwind. You're going to be fine.
Speed is where I want it. Speed's there.
We're always on
ready, Papa Alpha. Start your left turn westbound.
All right, power off. We are flaring. We are holding it off. Holding it off.
I'm ready to Alpha 1.
Holding it off. Alright, center line, flaps up, we roll 55, 60, we rotate, welcome back to the sky. Let's see what the rating for that one is. 7.2! Are you
Até hoje essa piadinha, pô.
Okay.
Não, na verdade eu achei esse bem bom, também foi tipo bem, sabe?
Slow. A 9, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting because did you see where we touched down?
Bom negócio.
On it.
Sim. Me impressiona como que você consegue deixar na centerline, porque quando a gente vai chegando, o avião vai ficando meio tipo...
Yeah, it does. Also, if you realise when we touched down, I was fighting a little bit to get it back over to the centre line. It was trying to go off because I was learning it. These airplanes are only going to do what you allow it to do, and that's what I see in new students. Like they'll let the plane do this and they won't control it.
Southern crossing 0 Mike Alpha.
They'll let the aeroplane control them instead of them controlling the aeroplane. So I allowed it to kind of come off the centre line just a touch after we touched down, but I was fighting and I got it back on the centre line. So that's why you might have felt a little jolt after the touchdown. But I'll take the 9.
Before my last landing of the day, I gave controls to Aline to give her a chance to try a couple of landings.
You froze.
And I'm making that into a separate video.
We'll give that a 3.
It's always fun helping someone with zero experience try and land an aircraft, so make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss that one.
You did one good one, one bad one. It's fine. It's alright.
Não.
50%.
Não, que é isso?
Last one. Cool.
Você vai ter que fazer a melhor landing da sua vida.
Oh, that was up in Pensacola when we were flying. It was IFR, ILS approach, down to minimums with a, I think it was like a 20 knot crosswind. In the Saab, best approach and landing I've ever done in the most difficult conditions.
Foi muito especial.
you've got passengers on board. The captain has faith in you to do something, and you perform really well. And you can kind of prove to everybody, but more than that, prove to yourself that you can do it. It's a good feeling. It was like literally I was fighting the aircraft the whole way because the winds were pushing. Like you can't see outside until the very last moment, and then you make a really good landing. Like it's a really good feeling. Anyway, boys and girls, appreciate you joining us for the ratings session. She gave me some pretty high marks. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.